your championship here in Oakland to go abroad and win an Olympic gold medal?
Wow, I've been asked that, and I don't know how to compare them. It's ironic how this has turned into an American versus European tournament. So there's some similarities there, but they both have their own special, unique spot. With all the American anti-sentiment that we faced in 2004 and just the times that we were in, it made winning the gold medal that much more special. But winning a world championship, I mean, this is unbelievable. This is two realistic goals that we started out having when I was 9 years old. And this is something that my father, Frank Ward, who I dedicate this fight to, he and Burge talked about. And they were serious. They said, man, this kid can win a gold medal, and then he can win a world championship. And, it's happened. So it has its own special place. But there's always going to be a special place in my heart for winning that gold medal. And, but again, I'm happy about this too because, I took it personal when, Carl Froch and some of the media said things like, everything's going as planned. The Euros are up 2-0. And they expected it to be 3-0 after the night. And I said, I got other plans. I'm going to wear red, white, and blue, and I'm going to be patriotic, and I'm going in there to represent the country that I love and show them that there's still some good fighters in America, especially in the super middleweight division because, the world championships have been overseas for a long, long time in the super middleweight division. It's changed hands tonight.
Thank you. Hey, how you doing?
It's the boxing down here. Now, I want to just make a statement quick because, you did make me a believer when we first met.
Right.
We talked about a lot of people saying you had a lack of firepower, and tonight you brought out the full arsenal. First, quick statement is you are really great for boxing. It's about time that we did have a good boxing story where we can bring people back to mainstream in boxing.
Right.
However, the way we look at this tournament now, Arthur Abraham really seems to be the only other person for you to fight. And after the drubbing that he took from Miranda in their first fight, and then the way I saw you handle Miranda, I really don't see anything else coming out of this. I love Andre Dirrell, still not enough firepower to deal with him. The question is, in light of the Dirrell fight, did you feel that you really had to assert yourself and keep Kessler on his heels and keep him going backwards tonight?
Yeah, that's the thing about championship fights that I've learned and that I'm learning is that you got to stay focused for 36 minutes, and that's one reason why I really appreciate Virgil because, I mean, you can be in a fight and you can lose focus, and he constantly keeps me focused by the things that he says, and so there were certain points in the fight where he was coming on and Virgil said, listen, you don't have to lunge at him, you don't have to get over anxious, stay under your feet, stay patient, and back this guy up, and I think that when I was patient and I just relaxed and kind of let my punches flow, I did that, and I hit him with ease. But when I was anxious, I lunged a little bit, and it looked a little sloppy, but that was the goal. Midway through, Verge felt like he was starting to kind of give up, and we wanted to keep him on his heels. And I think we did that, and I think I started stepping it up even more. I think right when the referee had halted the bout, I hurt him with a right hand because he kind of wobbled a little bit, and I pulled away and looked at him, and then boom, the referee jumped in, and that's why the crowd started to boo. And I think we were getting to him, and I would have really loved to see what would have happened if the referee didn't jump in.
He never could figure it out. He can figure you out.
Andre, you touched on this briefly, but do you feel that it was important for the sake of the tournament that you got a victory on the board tonight? Obviously, American fighters lost in the first 2 rounds. Was it important to maintain American interest
Oh, yeah.
in AEW today?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna say this, I felt like Dirrell won his fight. And I'll just leave it at that. I felt like he did what he had to do to win the fight. So I feel like, technically we should be up 2-1. But that being said, I was able to win tonight, and it's very important. I mean, I love America, man. And, this is the country that I'm born in. I make a living here. I live here. And, when people talk bad about America, you take it personal. You want to represent your country. And I was able to do that tonight again. Once in the Olympics and then here tonight. So right now, the World Championship is here. And it's just a great feeling.